We're still assessing the damage from this storm. I mean, I think clearly just going around that there was damage from it. I think in some areas, in terms of what was being predicted, some of the worst case scenarios did not come to pass.
And we are thankful for that. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis gave an update Thursday afternoon about Hurricane Milton after it made landfall. Sadly, we can report that 14 people have died.
And starting out on this Friday morning, there are about 2.5 million people that still don't have any power. And we're getting a much broader look at the damage for you this morning. Floodwaters high really across the state. We saw crews making a lot of water rescues, so many trees down and just debris all over the roads.
These are some of the images coming out of Treasure Island, which is just north of St. Pete Beach. You can see an apartment building here that was damaged with debris all over that complex. A lot of flooding there as well. So much cleanup to be done there.
Take a look at this video out of Bradenton. It's not too far from Sarasota. People's homes there are destroyed. There are pieces of houses that are now in neighbors' yards. Turning now to Liza Lucas, who is at the Atlanta Motor Speedway this morning.
A safe place for people to escape the storm, Liza. We know people are camping out there. They're safe, but most of them are just thinking, what will they return home to in Florida?
That's right, Aisha. Good morning, Cheryl. Yes, we're seeing about half of the families that we've seen throughout the course of this week now still at the Speedway. As you mentioned, many of them trying to figure out their next steps, whether it is to return home to Florida right away, go elsewhere, go see family, or just kind of wait it out a little longer here at the Speedway. Some of those decisions they are certainly grappling with. And we've been talking with those families throughout the course of the week here at the Speedway, some just waiting anxiously for emergency crews to finish assessing the damage, as we saw in that earlier report. Now, further south in Jackson, Georgia, we also spoke with Cheryl Carr, who found shelter here at the First Baptist Church along with two of her neighbors and some pets. Carr is among those determined to return home as soon as possible, noting the financial strain of being away from her home. But she also said if another storm comes, she'd evacuate again.
I'm not sorry we left. You've got to think about your life. It's far more important than all of those material things you're leaving behind.
Now, one thing that Cheryl says that she is certain that she will face as she makes the trip back is traffic. Of course, that's something that's also top of people's minds when they are ready to leave, the timing of when they'll make that trip home to Florida. Sending it back to you guys.
All right, Liza, thank you. You know, the hurricane, both Milton and Helene, forcing the Red Cross to cancel a lot of blood donation drives.
We see these storms cause the cancellation of a number of blood drives. We had more than 100 canceled in Georgia after Helene made landfall. So we are encouraging people who want to support the Red Cross in that capacity to make an appointment to donate blood.
Yeah, they need people to come in and make those donations. The need is still so big. The Red Cross telling us they were able to move extra blood supplies to Florida ahead of the storm.
While Florida starts picking up the pieces after Milton, the state, along with Georgia and North Carolina, they are also cleaning up from Helene. The Atlanta VA is taking donations this morning to help victims in one of Helene's hardest hit areas, Asheville, North Carolina. If you'd like to help, you can bring hygiene items, clothing, and cleaning products to the Atlanta VA Pete Wheeler Auditorium on Claremont Road there in Decatur, or the VA Clinic in Blairsville. You can drop off from 8 this morning until noon.